Look at this freaking chart, guys. Are you not bullish? Who's ready to get retired off of Toshi? Who's ready to make life-changing money off of Toshi? Comment below, hashtag Toshi. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys here an update on Toshi. Give you guys here my technical analysis, which you guys know is the best. And I've been super accurate. You can just go back and check my TikToks, my shorts, all of that. But for so long, when Toshi was just choppy over here in this pendant, right? This bullish pendant, I've been saying we're going to break out of this and we're going to do the measure move. And we already broke out of it. We had that retest and now we're starting to move up to have that breakout. So I'm going to give you guys here an update on Toshi, where I see it going. And before that, check out my new campaign that BitUnix gave me. This is a special campaign because if you deposit, right? So let's say you don't have BitUnix yet, which is KYC free, okay? And you could spot trade, so you could buy Toshi on there. And you can futures trade Toshi. So, I mean, you could do a 2x, 3x on Toshi. It doesn't have to be high risk. And if you deposit, you can get up to 300 bucks. Just depositing over $1,000 and putting in a trade. So this is a great deal, and it's instant reward. You get it as soon as a deposit. Also, if you deposit 10K or plus, you get a free on-one coaching with Sir Lewis. But definitely use it. I'll put it in the pinned comment right there. This ends 22nd of October, so you have until then to get these rewards. Okay, so take advantage of it right here, BitUnix X Sir Lewis. So it'll be in the pinned comment, also in the description. So let's take a look here at Toshi, because this is a bullish chart. And for so long here, I've been saying that this is a bullish pendant, right? Because we're putting in higher lows until we finally got to a point where Toshi, it just couldn't take it anymore and we broke out. And if you get the measured move here, right? We get here the measured move, we put it here on the breakout. I mean, look at that. It perfectly aligns with my Fibonacci target, my highest Fibonacci target at the 618, negative 618, at around a penny and a half, right? 0.15. And I know there's more, a lot of people out there that are super bullish on Toshi, saying it's going to go much higher, which I'm not saying that this is the top, but this is definitely a key price point here. If Toshi hits, if we're getting a lot of red flags in the market, it could possibly be a top, right? We got to take this day by day and see the acceleration in Toshi here, which I believe it's going to start to accelerate. Here we were like, 20 miles per hour. Now we're starting to get at 35 miles per hour. And very soon, it's going to be 40, 60, 80, 100. So I hope you guys are ready. Because, I've been saying for so long, while we were chopping here, I said, look, you haven't missed out on Toshi. This coin can give you 10x plus, 30x. Just because it got listed here on Coinbase. Okay, yeah, you missed out here on the initial when no one was talking about it. Okay, and look, I got in right here. I got in on Toshi right here in this zone, right? This dip here. I've been buying Toshi, boom, boom, boom. Even right here after the breakout. I already have a good amount of Toshi that I don't have to buy anymore because I already have a good amount. But I've been buying over here. So I missed this. But it's not you haven't missed out on Toshi because it can still give you some crazy X's, is my main point, right? This was the Coinbase listing. The bullish thing here is that this was in a pump and dump back to the lows. We were putting in higher highs, right? Higher lows, higher highs, and then eventually broke out. So it's perfectly positioned, in my opinion. It's on Coinbase. When retail comes in, Coinbase is gonna be the #1 app in the App Store. When that happens, the top will probably be in. But guess what coins in Coinbase and on Base, which Coinbase is gonna push out on Base, which is Toshi. So this is why I'm super bullish on Toshi. It's perfectly positioned. It's not a high cap meme coin, but then again, it's not a super low cap meme coin. It's kind of right there in the middle. It's in the top 140, right, 150, and it just broke out. So let's look here on the weekly. You can see how when we broke out here, we got rejected right on my Fibonacci level. And look, I've been having this for months. Okay, this level right here, I've been having this for months. So we got rejected, we pulled back, but guess where we found support? On the previous, on that 0.38 Fibonacci level right there. So we just been ping-ponging between Fibonacci levels here. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're starting to go up and attack and break this one to then later attack all-time highs. Okay. You also look here on the monthly. I mean, look at this chart on the monthly. This just looks mega bullish, guys. right? This looks mega bullish here for Toshi on the monthly. We're starting October super bullish here, and I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if we break above this Fibonacci level in October. Okay, I would not be surprised if we break all-time highs in October. Let's go here on the daily, because let's go here. Let's go from the daily moving down to shorter time frames to see what's going on, because we are pretty overbought, but it doesn't mean that we're topping out. It just means that we're probably gonna get some resistance. We could push up a little bit more here at our previous Fibonacci level, and I believe we could possibly get like a a cup and handle, push up here, and then have a short pullback, and then continue this momentum, this nice parabolic momentum here to the upside. This is what I believe Toshi would do. Okay. You can also see right here hidden bullish divergence on the daily, which kind of previews this taking off right here. So Toshi's put in a higher low from this low, but here Toshi put in a lower low. Okay, that's hidden bullish divergence right there, and that signals that very soon is going to take off, and that's exactly what it did. Okay, so we're getting hidden bullish divergence on the daily that has proved itself, and here on the 4-hour as well, right? We're also getting somewhat bullish divergence to here on the 4-hour, but you can see how Toshi is breaking out to its previous rejection level here from back in early September, from the breakout, the initial breakout. And you can see this was a great opportunity to buy on this dip. And I mean, look, you can see how we break out and then we pull back and we have a nice rounding out here, bouncing right off the Fibonacci level, but also the top of the pendant. Okay, that pendant was heavy resistance, and we just made a support, and now we got a beautiful bounce on it. We can push up a little higher, and then we'll probably find a higher low, and then we'll take off. Okay, that's what I expect for Toshi. Okay, we can also see right here. Wow, I mean, look at that, guys. Look at that. The last time I bought Toshi was when it pulled back here, because I mean, it's just so obvious. This is why I love showing you guys here the charts, because I keep you guys level-headed. My technical analysis is simple. I try to make it as simple as possible. And you can just see right here, Fibonacci level to basically flip as support, because it was resistance here. We have the top of the pendant. And then here, right, my blue is my 21 MA here on the daily. My yellow is my 25 MA. And the green is the 50 MA. I mean, look at that. Look at that beautiful support right there on all those important MAs on the daily. We go right here on the weekly. We can see that right here, right when Toshi was testing near the bottom of that pendant, which I also bought during this time, we were testing that 25, 21 MAs, and we got a beautiful bounce off of that. Okay, so I honestly believe Toshi is ready to continue this breakout to the upside. I'm super bullish on it. I'm gonna keep you guys up to date. So follow, subscribe if you haven't yet. Put the notification bell so you guys know when I go live, when I upload a video. So and check out, if you want to buy Toshi, the one I recommend is Bet Unix. Use the link in the pinned comment. You get up to $300 of rewards instantly after you deposit at least 1,600 in total. Okay, and you can see right here, just read it. There's also a volume bonus as well. But you can futures trade Toshi and buy it on spot and withdraw it from there if you want to. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.